Welcome to East Coast Reviews. Today, we're reviewing another beer. Ooh, we got the same gang here with me today. BJ drinks beer, Brutal Horror, Alex Beermaster.
What's up, everybody?
Tom Smells 75.
Go Phillies. 5.
And we got something pretty special here. So definitely shout out to Steven, aka The Resource.
Thank you, Steven.
He gifted this to me last Beer Tour Palooza. And yeah, super excited to try it. So yeah, this is Treehouse Brewing Company. It's their barrel-aged Scotch ale.
Oh.
It says Bourbon Scotch.
Oh.
Brewed bottled by Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. If you want to check them out, go to treehousebrew.com. We got a nice description on the side there that I don't feel like reading right now. Let's crack this open.
It is like a page in a bibliography there.
It's like a thesis paper.
Yeah, there's a lot. We'll read it after we pour it up.
Or we won't.
Or we won't. A bourbon's... Wait a minute.
After tasting this, we may not be able to read
Well,
it.
I'll read it. I don't want to have any...
Wait a minute. A bourbon scotch. Isn't that... It's not legal.
Was it bourbon... barrel-aged Scotch ale, right?
Yeah, I know. Not legally.
The reality is none of us are going to be able to read after this, so...
Probably not.
Alex, we're driving you.
11.6% alcohol by volume.
Okay. Not that bad.
Let's see if...
I was just so used to like 15% like other half stouts, so...
Look at this wax. There you go.
The wax is thick on this,
Yes.
much like Maker's Mark. Watch out for your life with the knife in it. The life of the knife is...
You guys ever see Alex open a wax top?
Not recently. There we go. We're getting there.
We'll get the wax off.
7 minutes.
It did.
It took you 7 minutes one day?
Yep.
Did you sing a song throughout the opening of it?
Yeah.
Put your thumb on it for leverage.
But there's a method. I'll show you later.
Ooh.
Remember, he knows it all, BJ.
Oh, that's got some beautiful color to it.
Oh, yeah.
You've been saying that for years?
Oh, yeah. I'm known to be all. Back at Chief here.
Now it's a 12 ounce to try to split it evenly between everyone. Sure, everybody gets a nice good amount.
Let's see.
It is 11.6%, so.
If we don't have enough, we need to divvy.
Nah, it looks pretty good. Looks like you're got a good
We'll see
amount.
where we're at. Oh, nice.
Color of it? It's it's actually ruby. I would like to call it ruby. I think that's like the perfect color.
That is kind of
like a reddish
This
color.
is just like very like caramel to me, like. Yeah. And then it has like a caramel scent to it.
It's
a good glass.
it's kind of well, we're talking the appearance.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the.
Yeah, it's I think more like brown than ruby, in my opinion.
Woof. I want to say ruby. I'm stuck.
I want to say, don't call me late for dinner.
It definitely fades
But
dark.
the head completely.
It definitely
dissipated.
fades dark to light, though. I mean, there's definitely...
Yeah, there's some nice haze to it.
It's a garnet color. Whoa. Garnet. Kevin Garnet.
But that smells like bad decisions.
No.
Well, the head's pretty much dissipated, but it had like a nice khaki colored head. Let's go for the nose.
Bad decisions mixed with lots
It's
of
very
coffee.
smoky.
Ooh,
Nutty
yeah,
toasty. Nutty roasty.
Wow, that
And for
smells
me,
good.
like if something
It
smells
smells like
smoky,
Scotch.
dude,
This smells like raiding my parents' liquor cabinet when I
Hell
was
yeah.
a
Oh
kid.
my
So-
God.
Anise.
smoked style beers are like one of my
Anise.
favorite styles. So like,
Anise.
this just smells like barrel aged,
Anise.
like
Right.
heaven.
Anise.
Wow, it smells so good.
It smells like heaven.
This smells like might call your ex girlfriend and.
So it's. I get a lot of
Somebody
like.
take my phone.
I get a lot of dried fruits as well, though.
Absolutely. There's a dried fig and plum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like a slight coffee. Coffee in the back or roast.
Yeah. There's something astringency about it.
And almost a little
That could be
like
the anise
floral.
thing. Yeah.
A little floral.
That could be the anise thing I'm getting as bitter.
More like a. I mean, my sinuses
Mulled
are like
wine?
more like a char. Like
Yeah, it's very well. It's I want to say it's smoky.
Baking spices, mulled wine.
It's kind of got that smoked meats thing going on.
Yeah.
The meat sweats.
I can smell that too.
Little beef jerky.
Real pork.
It's kind of like that.
It's not that liquid smoky.
It's got some. That's the first thing that I noticed, at least.
I say that right.
I will say the alcohol is hidden on the nose.
Everyone else said it smelled like a bad decision.
It's almost 12% though.
Does it smell like a bad decision?
Well, what do you guys think? You want to try it?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
See where we wake up tomorrow.
In a trailer.
Oh, that's different.
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow, that's heaven.
that is
That's heaven.
that's interesting.
Toffee, chocolate, and then
Pork
like
ribs.
yeah.
Yeah, I can taste that smoky.
Uh-oh. He doesn't
Yeah.
like pork ribs.
I love it.
Oh, I love pork.
It's almost
I
a
love
little
that.
ashy. It's got a little bit of cigarette ash.
Wow, I can taste that too.
No, it does.
I'm laughing because I'm understanding and that sounded weird.
We
But
get
I
that
get
in bourbon sometimes. You get that
Yeah.
ashy kind of smoke. Yeah, it's like
I'm laughing at the irony of
it's
that.
like tobacco, like ashy kind of.
Yeah.
I can taste that smoked tobacco, even though I never had that. Sweetness, all that.
We went to a place
You know
recently
that.
called Tonewood Brewing,
Yeah.
and their cigarette
They're
butt container
They're-
was
they're-
smoking the whole night.
yeah.
For
their-
some reason, it wasn't going out. It probably smelled just like this.
Their butt
Oh, yeah.
receptacle was on fire.
This tastes
Yes.
like somebody
What?
poured. This
Smoke
is like somebody
alcohol.
poured like a good barrel aged beer in an
Sweet nice.
ashtray and then decided to spoon feed it to me. Like,
We're being negative, but it's actually pretty
There
appealing
you go.
aroma.
Take your
Oh,
medicine.
no, yeah, it was amazing.
We're just, it's what's coming.
I
out.
like it. I think it's just.
I
It
would
is
just-
very smoky forward. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very like.
Not very
it's
burn.
definitely like a sipping beer. Like,
Yeah, and it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's got some warming in the chest.
Not very bourbon forward, but Scotch forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malty more than it
I-
is any other grain. The malt is the forward dominant kind of a
Because
taste
it does have
overall.
like a little bit of like a toffee kind of,
Absolutely.
maybe even brown sugar in the background.
Brown sugar, yeah.
Oh, maybe
and that's-
there's your kind
That's
of.
where that's kind of what I'm
All right.
getting at with the barbecued ribs.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like brown
the
sugar.
brown
kind
sugar,
of,
yeah.
I do. You
this is what I call it, 3
Molasses.
hour beer.
Yeah, molasses.
Kind
A 3-hour beer. I like that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
yeah.
get this again.
It'll take you 3 hours to drink it. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
No, say that again.
Alex,
I
tell
mean,
the camera.
It's
I
nice.
would get it again. I
You
would
would?
get this again. I would get this
So I
again.
think this bottle,
It's nice
these
stuff.
bottles are around like.
It's good stuff.
I think this bottle's. I want to say around like $18.
One bottle?
Yeah.
For this, yeah.
Holy no! I'll get 2 or 3 of them. No.
Whoa!
Like, as
No,
a one,
I'm-
like,
He
as
said, "Oh my
No,
God,
no, I'm getting
$18! I'll buy 4 of
like
those."
as
Yeah,
it warms up,
I
I
think
get like
I'll
a
do
like
that.
a mesquite barbecue, like
Then
you know, kind of like
Yeah,
flavor on my
like that.
palate, like which is nice because like, you know, I'm a big
Oh, mesquite.
barbecue fan. Like,
Yeah.
Like a barbecue
Yeah.
sauce and a bot.
it's like,
Huh.
Yeah.
With the
it's
brown
like,
sugar.
it's like
All right.
brown sugar. Yeah, that's like brown sugar, like barbecue. Like it has like a nice, like as it warms up, like because at
It
first
is kind of like liquid
that first drink you're like
barbecue.
That's interesting.
that first
you
drink
said
you're like,
that.
oh shit, like I'm sorry, like you're,
Oh,
oh crap,
gotcha.
like you know, it's that like you know, it's different, but like as it warms up on your palate, like not even drinking, like
I think the
you get
smoke
like
starts to
you
disappear.
get the
a little
after
bit,
like
yeah.
you get that aftertaste of like you just ate like barbecue, which is a really nice
did
thing.
earlier.
Yeah.
Most smoky stuff, I feel like, in my opinion, when you first pour it into a glass, you're gonna get most of that smoke. But when it starts to aerate and you kind of just let it sit,
Well, not just it aerating,
insane.
but your mouth actually like
Acclimate.
not freaking
yeah,
out
and you're
getting
like
used to
swirling
what.
it and stuff.
Yeah,
and
your
trying
mouth just acclimating to what you're putting
True.
in it.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah, your palate's starting to take some of those more dominant flavors, put them in the background,
Well,
and
even
like,
itself
pick up
out.
For whatever
yeah,
reason,
yeah,
like that,
pick
like
up on
that,
more of
that
the,
sip of that malt,
subtle
like,
flavors.
It's just it's off-putting like that. Like if you drink it, like right now, like, even like, it's off-putting, but like as it settles in your mouth, like it gets more like appealing. For
I
whatever
wouldn't say
reason, like, whatever they
off-putting.
do with whatever they do with the malt, it's just like it's weird and just like, but the like the afterburn, I guess you could say, like it.
The afterburn.
Yeah, like it just like
What year is this from?
Probably
like you know what I'm saying, like BJ, like if
I
you-
wouldn't
if
say
it's-
off-putting, but unexpected.
Yeah.
And then it kind of mellows out
Little
into
shock
like
at
something
first,
a little
yeah.
more comprehensible.
Yeah.
On the side of the bottle,
No, I feel I
Yeah.
definitely feel that.
Old World
Definitely
Bourbon
that type
Scotch
feel.
is a traditional ale brewed with complex array of malts and fermented with a classic
I'm gonna
style,
save that.
a classic Scotch ale yeast, resulting in a delightfully smoky
Yeah.
tribute to the electric world of Highland whiskies. So it's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
supposed to be like a smoky Scotch. This
Come
beer
from
was first placed in bourbon barrels for 6 months,
Huh.
and after this initial rest, we then transferred it into fresh Scotch barrels for an additional 2 months.
Fresh.
So that's
Fresh
actually,
Scotch.
so doing 8 months of barrel aging, which
First fill
is
making.
pretty long. The outcome of this extended aging is one of our most robust offerings to date, and an essential addition to any Scotch lover's shelf. It's definitely like the whiskey guy's beer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah,
It's
this is
heaven.
a guy
It's
who
heaven.
likes Scotch whiskey. He wants
So
a
we should
good
try Scotch sometime
yeah.
now.
And if you don't, and Tanner, if you don't want whiskey and you want something similar
There you
to
go,
it,
right?
you got this.
Well, if you want something
exactly.
similar,
Intense
yeah.
aromas of smoky peat and herbal sea grass give
Yeah.
way to layers of dark fruit, nuttiness, and sweet malt. Old World Bourbon Scotch is a capstone collaboration between our Barrel and Classics program. Enjoy in a proper snifter and in good company. Oh, wow.
And we are doing that. We are doing that.
Snifter and good company, yeah.
We
just-
are.
You don't have a snifter. You don't get to get cheers. No, it
You know, I
doesn't work like
You're
that.
like a brother to me. I'll give you a noogie. I swear I'll give you a noogie.
I can see that sweet.
Well, what do you
malt.
guys think?
He's using mine.
This video has been going on. What do you guys think?
Right, we
Final
did all
thoughts,
done.
ratings, whatever you want to do. What do you guys think?
So, this is a weird
If
one.
you don't like it, man, that's fine.
No,
You say
like,
you don't like
it's a weird one for me.
Yeah.
Like it's because like that first up front like is off putting in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like that aftertaste, like the more you like.
Do you drink?
sit on
Do you
it-
drink Scotch?
I do not. Like,
Okay. So.
I've always wanted to try like brandy.
Mm,
Like,
still don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
apple brandy, but like
Anyway.
but no, like so for what this is and like understanding like what its complexities are, like what it's going for, like I mean I was gonna say it's like a 4 out of 5 for me.
Mm.
Cause like this one, like I could. It would take me a while. Like I would have to share this with people. Like I can't just like drink an entire bottle of this on my own.
No.
But like I would have to share it. Like, and I think like
Ugh.
everybody would like find the ways to enjoy it. In my opinion, so like
Right.
I think that like this is like a shared experience beer. But for me, like because of what you get after it, it's a 4 out of 5.
I thought you were gonna say a lot worse.
No.
Yeah, me too. Actually, yeah. That's nice.
Well, what does everybody else think?
Alex, you got a lot to say
Well,
about this beer, I think.
I'm really enjoying this. I probably will talk to you about this, Tanner, to get more of this for me. Because this
it's that kind of a
we'll
beer.
talk about that
It's a
later.
harder one to find.
We'll talk about that later. You'll play Columbo. I know you will, Tanner.
Hashtag play Columbo.
But we'll play Columbo later about that. But yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I will tell you this: if you don't like smokiness or tobacco taste or anything
Yeah.
similar to this, or actually, I don't like
Ashy.
ashy stuff. But
Ashley's not here.
no, not that, not
You
that
don't like
kind of
tasting
Ashley.
Ashley?
Hi, Ashley.
No,
Come on, let
no,
him finish what
no.
he's saying. What are you saying?
Come on, not like that. But no, but if you don't like this kind of stuff, it wouldn't be for you. But I do like it. It's very delicious. I'm gonna give this. So much flavor. A 98.
Yeah.
Nice.
4.5 out of 5.
It's fair.
90.
Nice.
There's layers and layers of complexity here. It's not a beer you figure out after a couple sips.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good way
That's-
to explain it. Yep.
Well, I have to get more to drink this more, but yeah, I do like it.
There are things similar on the market.
It's hard for me to get more of it. I didn't even buy it.
Alex, nobody can get any more of it.
This is definitely the Lord of the Rings extended
What do you
version
think, Eric?
beer.
Yeah.
It's so complex.
Oh yeah.
Um.
What do you think?
It's the Justice League cut.
Jesus.
No, it's more the Lord of the Rings extended cut.
The description on the can on the bottle is pretty good about that sweet malty thing. So you get all of that up front,
Yeah.
and then once you go through the beer and over the course of a glass, then you really start to understand that smoky Scotch flavor there.
Yeah.
You said something about seagrass or whatever. I mean, power of persuasion there, right? But I get it with the Highland Scotch there. So exactly what Alex said. If you don't really like those flavors, it may be hard to appreciate something like this. If you're a whiskey fan, give this one a try. If you're a barrel-aged fan, this is going to be something that's going to really pique your interest. 90 is a good rating here. This is definitely one that I feel like if you really want a sticky toffee, I don't know, just a thicker, richer barrel-aged experience, this is going to be what you want, a really complex sipper, especially it's May, but especially in like winter times, late fall, this would be a great one to have. But 90, interesting enough combination of different kind of barreling there. Nice.
Yeah.
Unique with that barreling.
See, if whiskey tastes like this, I'd probably drink more whiskey. But
Hey!
So for me, I will say that there is kind of like a salinity to it.
Yeah.
I actually noticed that. So it kind of had that like salted kind of caramel thing going for it. But I think personally, I think it's a little too on the ashy side. I like it. It's complex. It's tasty. There's a lot going for it. But I would say it's a little bit overly like peaty.
Oh.
Like if I wanted a Scotch ale, I want this to have a little bit more of that brown sugar kind of toffee sweetness from the malts, more breadiness. This, it seems like putting it in the Scotch barrel kind of took over the flavor profile.
Took over, sure.
Yeah, I think
I
I
don't
think
like bourbon.
I'm
I
getting
think
like as it warms up, you get more of that barrel, like that.
Yeah.
Scotch barrel,
You
like,
get more complexity as it
alcohol,
goes up. But
like
when it's
burn.
cold too, it's just
Yeah.
straight
I was
peat.
having-
Well, like I said, there was a little bit of that salinity. If you're a Scotch whiskey fan, you would really like this. It's 11.6%, which is pretty dangerous. You get a little bit of that warming in the chest. But yeah, you can sit and probably drink this whole bottle. I mean,
By a
just-
fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Drink the whole bottle, go fight somebody.
As far
you
as
know.
a number,
That'll be fucking-
I'm gonna go.
It's only 12%.
I'm gonna go solid. I want to say 91. I
Yeah.
want to give it a little bit higher because I do like the style of it because I actually am a big fan of like peated Scotch and all
Just
that
tweak
good
it a
stuff.
little bit, right?
But yeah, I wish I got more of the Scotch ale side of it, like I said, more breadiness, more toffee.
Oh, the Scotch ale side.
Scotch ale, yeah,
Not
yeah.
the Scotch barrel
Not
side.
Scotch,
Yeah.
exactly.
Some
Yep.
Scotch aioli.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the more beery side rather than the influence of the barrel, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You would think you would get more, just in passing here, you think you would get more fruitier,
Especially
sweeter
with that-
notes from a
especially-
Highland whiskey.
Especially with that ABV.
Isla's the one like with the Lagavulin and a Lafroig and the Ardbeg where you're getting all the ashy, peaty, and you can kind of get
Highland
like
is like-
salinity, salty air kind of feels to it.
Isn't Highland
Again, those are more fruity
the
and
Glenmorangie?
and
Isn't
like honey
Glenmorangie?
toffee, yeah.
Glenmorangie?
So
Yeah.
this one was really heavily charred for a barrel, in other words, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting way to get that flavor, but go look up some stuff about Scotch.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more
Well,
about
this
that.
has been fun.
Yeah.
Check out these guys. I'll leave a link to the channel in the description down below for you guys to go subscribe to the channels.
At these channels.
And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my upcoming videos. Like a beer. Alex?
This is Alex, the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex, the Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.